talking about 3 great racing games. One of those games that get that adrenaline going in you, that have you potentially yelling at family members because they smash you with a green shell. How freaking dare they? It's very rude. Well, anyway, let's hop in and start talking about those games. So, of course, we did mention hitting you with green shells. Here's some of our Mario Karts. We're talking about Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Honestly, Mario Kart 8, phenomenal state for the Mario Kart series. Has it been overdone? Yes. Think about this, right? Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Great freaking game. Really freaking love playing it. Got involved with the Nintendo UK group. We would play that online. Yada yada yada. Then they dropped DLC, which doubled the size of Mario Kart 8. Wow. Holy. How nice of you, Nintendo. That was actually a real good deal because you doubled the game for 20 quid as the DLC. That was great. Sweet. Wii U kind of flops and fails. They bail on it. They give us the Switch. The Switch. Amazing, great game. Launch day. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, why is it Deluxe? Well, we're going to put the DLC as part of that game. Also, we're going to give you a couple of characters that weren't in the previous game. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good. Oh, and we're going to give you a bunch of new amiibo skins as well, because why not? Okay, thank you, yeah, we'll get that then. Oh, by the way, we didn't think you had enough levels, so we decided to double it again with more DLC. Also, if you're paying for the expansion pass, you can just have this. You don't need to buy it. You can just have it. Please, just take it off us. Yeah. What? Why? Now, I think that the expansion pass is pretty good. Apart from the Mario Kart Tour levels, I understand that Nintendo wants to show love for Mario Kart Tour. I get it. I understand it. Mario Kart Tour was a bit of fun. I'm already over that. It just didn't play as well as games like Double Dash and that. I just think that the DLC feels a little lackluster because they just basically took what they did for Tour, slapped a little paint on it, and chucked it into 8. They kind of needed to make it a bit more 8 orientated, with like the anti-grav being more apparent and all that kind of stuff. And they also could have done with giving everyone a brand new level that hasn't appeared in anything. But anyway, we got it. It's still pretty amazing. But I'm now ready for Mario Kart 10. Geeky, there's only 8. You just said that was Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart Tour is definitely Mario Kart 9. Okay? Based on the way that Nintendo's treating it, it's part of the core franchise, and so therefore it's Mario Kart 9. We're getting Mario Kart 10 next. Just watch. Promise you. The next racing game. Can you guess? Can you guess what we might be talking about? Yeah, that's right. It's Michael Freudenberg. Diddy Kong freaking Racing. Honestly, one of the best alternatives to Mario Kart. In Diddy Kong Racing, every track is viable as a kart, as a plane. I think it was also as a boat. I think that was the third option. So, you know, you can combine, you can do all kinds of chaotic stuff, and it's a lot of freaking fun. I would love for this to come back. I would love for this to get a re-release on Nintendo. I think they could do it as part of the N64 thing, because clearly Microsoft and Nintendo are kind of in some weird relationship right now. So I'm pretty sure we could get that. I would love to see that, because you know, they solved GoldenEye, so I think they can solve Diddy Kong Racing. I would love that to appear. It'd be a lot of fun, and we could all have a great time having online Diddy Kong. Personally, I want Diddy Kong Racing 2. I want that to be a remake. It's got a story mode. It's got this open world where you can jump between the different areas. It's actually really well considered and thought of with the way it's made, and it feels very different to something like Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 64. So that's why that is our second great racing game. Our third racing game kind of goes back to the Mario Kart ones, because especially this one here comes from a certain company, which I don't think you'll be able to see there. but it's a Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. You knew it was coming, right? You had to know it was coming because we've freaking streamed this game. We've done, we've tried, well, it's not out yet. We've done some other videos with like the story mode and that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a really well designed racer. So it's all about you drifting, right? So as you hit these turns, you want to drift. The drifting charges up your boost, and you use your boost to gain ahead of everybody else. Not only can you do that, but your boost lets you jump, and your boost lets you shunt to the left or the right. So you can smash other players. So in elimination matches, you can take them out of the game. There's a bunch of different modes you want to play. It's a track editor, so you can make your own Hot Wheels tracks. And yes, it does feel like playing around with all the Hot Wheel pieces and plugging them all in together. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and because there's no like items to attack each other with like there is in Mario Kart, it is a skill-based game, and that again just makes it a lot more fun in its own way, in its own rights. I think though what it's doing for me is making me want to see games like Micro Machines make a return, because I think a new Micro Machines could be really fun as well. I'm going to give an honourable mention here though. Make Way, you might have seen us streaming that. Make Way is really fun. It's a brand new racing game that came out last year. It's from Secret Mode, and essentially take the shenanigans of Mario Kart, chuck in a track editor where you're all vying over some pieces, and you're basically building the track in real time, and then you race that part of the track, and then you get to build more on it, and you race the whole thing, and you can just keep extending and you race all of it, and you can keep modifying parts and all of the rest of it. It's a lot of fun. That's my honourable mention. But yeah, let us know in the comments below your racing games of choice. Also, hit that like, subscribe, the bell, so you can keep up to date. And we now have 2 days left of Winter-een-mas. So how have you been spending it? Let us know. You can come join us in Discord. You can follow us on the Twitters. We're never going to call it X. I'm sorry, Elon. X is a stupid name. It just is, okay? Anyway, he knows how bad he's messed up. I mean, if you've seen his big losses on Twitter, it says it all. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that right now. We've got other times for talking about political stuff. Winter-een-mas is almost over. These are racing games. You've been awesome. And until next time.